What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Dude Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Guys, we're dealing with baby mama, baby daddy drama, which happens quite often in Black America. And when I talk about Black America, I am including certain levels of Caribbean immigrants, Haitians, certain people, Liberians, Ghanaians, Nigeria. Some of when you come to America, second, third generation, you get caught up in the stuff that we dealing with too. Okay, so it's not just an African American thing where this happens. It's like a Black community thing, right? A lot of Black men, whatever you are, Caribbean, African American, if you're not getting along with your baby mama, things happen in the relationship that, if you're a man, you're paying child support. The mother can tell the kids that, well, he don't love you, this, that, and the third. But in reality, she just don't want you to see the kids. All right? And I don't know about this situation, but shout out to Brother LAR Movement. He wrote a book called The Lessons of a Non-Custodial Father. And I know LAR is telling the truth. I know the brother. I know he's really serious about it. I believe now he has custody of his son. But every time he was trying to, get in contact with his child, get in contact with his son, the mom would just leave. Just get up and just leave, okay? And Brother Ace Hood, who's a rapper from the Miami, the Florida area, he was talking about that his, children's mother named Shanice won't allow him to see his kids on Father's Day. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play, and shout out to the Shade Room, right? They broke this stuff down. I'm going to play his responses, and then we're going to play Shanice's responses to what you said about him. And we're going to find out and get to the bottom of this and see who's telling the truth. But Quasis, go ahead and play that clips.
They don't come on here and share too much. I rather handle things in my personal space like I normally do. But today, I do not have my kids. And the reason I do not have my children today is because the mother of my children wants her story to be right. Which means her story in her mind is that I am not a good father. My children don't want to spend time with me. It's that also I don't support the kids. Also, I'm never there for the children. So that's her story in her mind. And she wants to tear me down also as a person. And I analyze all of this and I'm thinking all of this is because of money. All of her actions and all of this is because of money. It's because she sees me furthering myself in my life, in my career, doing some other things. Yes, she gets paid child support. Yes, we have court-ordered agreements. And none of that matters to her, man. None of that matters. She would rather destroy the relationship that I have with my children, to prove herself right, to prove her story right. And that's saddening, man. It's really saddening to me. And I think that this message, overall, man, is just for all the fathers, man, who feel unappreciated in their dynamic. You know what I'm saying? Who's just stepped up to the plate and doing the very best that they can. I didn't have a father. I didn't grow up with my father at all. So, I had to learn how to be a father. But one thing I do know is that I will fight for my children, like I've always fought for my children. And I will not allow somebody to tear our relationship apart. So this will get handled in court, but for sure, 1,000%. But to the fathers, man, just keep your head up. Just keep your head up with this, And I just wanted to bring some awareness because I normally don't speak about stuff like this, but today it's about taking your power back also too. You know what I'm saying? And not allowing people to restrict, just allowing people to, restrict you and make you feel unworthy as a parent. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's time for all of that to be over. You dig what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, y'all be blessed. Y'all be good. I just wanted to share that information with the fathers. Anybody who feel like they're going through a similar circumstance as I am, where they don't get the opportunity to see their kids, or they just feel like, that parent is turning their kids against them. The kids will grow up. It's one thing that I do understand. And for me, I'm going to continue to just lead by example, which means take accountability for how I show up in all of this. And yeah, man, do the work, and all will be well.
That man owe me $95,000, and he up here talking about it's about money. Antoine, I been had a house. Both of my cars is paid. You know what that could have did? I could have went into preterm labor if I was weak. But I know the truth. And the facts are the facts. So at the end of the day, for you and your wife to do that for a check for love and hip hop, that is sad. And Mona, baby, you don't even have a storyline, baby, with them two without me. You don't even have a storyline. And at the end of the day, baby, I don't need it. Because I'm blessed and highly favored without that. You feel me? And then he had the audacity to say, I'm mad he's flourishing. Antoine, you didn't have not one show before the pandemic. Now all of a sudden you get a PPP loan for $144,000. I'm jealous of you flourishing. How? How am I mad? I would think a man who get $144,000, you mad at me. Y'all want to know why he's really mad at me? He mad at me because he went to court to get his child support lowered in December, and the judge told him that he had to catch up on the money that he owed first before it could be lowered. So when we had to turn in our financial affidavits, he put that he only had $2,500 to his name. So as y'all know, PPP loans, he has no employees, y'all. That's the thing. I think that's why he mad. Exactly. So I had, took it to my attorney and told him what was going on. He reported that he only had $2,500 to his name, y'all. So I'm like, huh? So we reported it. So now he has to pay me what he owes me, and he's mad. I let you go 2 years without doing anything. So what are you talking about? Make it make sense. At the end of the day, I wanted to come on here, and y'all can look up the PPP loan. Y'all know it's public records. Ace Hood Touring. Go look it up. He got $144K. I'm trying to figure out how he got that much, and he don't got no employees. Okay. At the end of the day, I was over here minding my business, watching Manifest on Netflix. Y'all need to watch that. It's good. He decided to,
All right, so you heard that whole little thing, right? So basically, he's saying, she won't let him see the kids because of money, right? He's paying child support. She see him furthering himself in the career. He's on the show now and all this other stuff. He's remarried, and she still wants to be how she is, right? Now, one of the things is that she never denied any of the stuff that she's saying. Okay, what she is saying is, basically, she's pregnant again. That he only got a PPP loan now. That he obtained the money fraudulently he has right now. He didn't have no shows even before COVID, so he wasn't doing good at all. He owed her $95,000, but she's not addressing anything that he's saying. Okay, he's not saying that. What she's addressing could be true, but what he's saying is, you won't let me see the kids. All right, and if you don't want him to see the kids, why? Why? Now, because she's pregnant again, I can guarantee you that, and she's bragging about what she got, houses and stuff like that. We all know that she's pregnant again, and probably the guy she's pregnant with ain't gonna be with her. And this is why it's important, man. When guys, I really want to say this. Brothers, when you start dealing with women, I know it's hard to pick the right one, but you got to pick somebody that's decent. Because, like, when you're dealing with chicks, I hate to say this, that come from homes that don't know who the father is, the father in their life, They're gonna be more prone to do this, okay? And why are they more prone to do this? I'm gonna tell you why they're more prone to do this, because they don't think the father is important, okay? All that you need to do, okay? All that you need to do is just pay the money for child support. That's all you gotta do. Pay the child support, all that you gotta do. But you don't have to do anything else. You understand what I'm saying? You don't have to do anything else. And if you want to see the kid, well, you're not important enough in those kids' life because they're my kids. They ain't your kids, they my kids. Okay? Then when the kids get unruly, and many black men understand this, then she can't do nothing with the kids, go live with your daddy. The same time you telling the kids that daddy don't care about you. But because you have a personal vendetta on the brother, now you don't want to let the kids see their father. And this is the kind of stuff that happens so much in Black America, and then you wonder why these kids hate their father, mother against son, son against father, father against son, because of this stuff. It's ridiculous, And I feel for all the fathers out there. I knew a brother in Africa that was going through this. He said, listen, just because you have a problem with me, that don't give you the reason for you to take you from my son. Just because you have a problem with me. You know how many men go through this? Women who use these men's kids as a weapon against them. Just because you don't like them, or even better yet, you don't like their new girlfriend. You don't like their wife. I don't like your wife, so I'm going to hold her against you. And you know what? It's so pathetic. It's so pathetic. It doesn't make any damn sense. But this is what guys are dealing with. And it's a shame. And it's selfish because what are those kids going to become? No father in the house, no father, you getting pregnant again by somebody ain't going to take you serious. Then you have two different baby daddies dealing with this. And that's exactly what happens. Well, guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again. Another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe with the bell. Check out the first comment from the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.